The 1-2 Football Podcast. The voices of tomorrow, here today. Welcome back to the 1-2 Football Podcast. Some differences this week, as you can see from the start. I'm actually doing the intro, and we'll come to the reason for that in a moment. But Nathan, you're here. Kieran isn't. He's going to be busy delivering pizzas.
Yeah, getting the bag, getting the money in, it is what it is. Uni student life. So it's just me and you today. And I'm sure you'll tell him what we're doing today because I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, just to say there, Kieran will be coming back. It's just this week with the timings and stuff. But yeah, on to the actual topic. So it's a bit of a surprise this week. Nathan has absolutely no idea what we're doing, which we normally have a slight idea and we just normally plan around it. But this week I thought I'd do a little surprise. So it's very fitting. Obviously we record this earlier, but it goes out on Friday, which is a pretty big day for some people. Less so for me because I don't buy this game anymore. But we're going to be doing higher or lower FIFA 22 ratings.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little bit of fun, all right? Because, FIFA sometimes chucks some random ratings in there, some random stats. So it's just going to be putting you to the test, all right? Obviously, I'm not sure how much you've looked into ratings or anything like that, but don't worry, all right? Go off what you think. And also, we got 4 rounds, all right? Mm-hmm. Rounds differ from each one. One of them, we do go back in time from ratings from the early FIFAs upwards for certain players, so you might have a better chance of getting them right. But anyway, we'll get into it with round one. Very, very easy to start with. It's just who's higher rated, all right? I'm going to give you 2 names. Mm-hmm. You got to tell me if this person is a higher rating or lower rating than the person that I said before that, okay? So we're going to start. You can say the same as well, by the way. It's higher, lower, or... Okay. All right? You all right?
I'm ready.
You had no idea this was going to happen.
I'm ready, I'm not so on my FIFA at the minute, but I played it a lot at the start of last year. I've got it. I'm getting it for the first, the normal edition. I can't afford the ultimate one, but I'm ready. We'll see what's going on.
You need to go deliver pizzas, mate. Join here and get that money. Anyway, all right, straight into it. This is a very quick start type podcast. Okay, Vestergaard, and then Target. All right, is Target higher, lower, or the same as Vestergaard?
Ooh, Vestergaard. Well, Vestergaard. Target is coming off a good season. I want to say in my head. I'm going to say Vestergaard. Vestergaard's higher than Target.
All right, you're going to ballpark any rating just for a bit of fun there? I'll give you an extra.
I would say Vestergaard might be 79 rated, whereas Target 77. That's my estimation.
Now, it looks like we may have, to the viewers here, he's not know what we're doing. He's very close with what he's got, though. Vestergaard is higher. Vestergaard is 78. You said 79. But Target is 77. So that's
I thought Target would get an upgrade.
That is hell of a start. Absolutely hell of a start. All right, okay. 2 new players, sticking with the Premier League. Rashford. Is he higher or lower or the same as Jadon Sancho? So Man United boys here. Which one's higher?
Lower, I think I know. So I think Sancho's 87 rated and Rashford isn't.
So which one is higher?
Sancho's higher.
Okay. And you're saying Sancho's what rating?
87. I think Rashford's 84.
Once again, actually smashing it. Sancho is higher, 87. Rashford, 85. So.
That'd have been nice from there.
Yeah. Wait, what? You're saying Rashford should be lower than 85?
I thought 84 was about fair because it was a good season, but good for him. He's a good card. So.
I can't believe Sancho's 87, to be honest. I know, obviously did really well in the Bundesliga, but didn't really get in with England. I know, obviously, they probably did a rating before the Man United part of his career, but I don't know, 87's pretty high for Sancho. But that's basically what I've seen so far this season. I'm not taking into respect what he did.
I think it's more based on Dortmund than it is England or United.
Still though, 87, that's a very high rating. Come on, man. United, yes. All right, another Premier League duo here. Your boy Salah Kieran's boy Kane, or was his boy. I'm not sure how keen he is anymore on him, but Salah and Kane. Is Salah higher, lower, or equal to Kane's FIFA
Ooh.
22 rating.
That's tough because there must only be one rating in it. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to go Kane higher. But I've got a feeling it's equal, but I'll say higher. Kane's higher. I feel like Salah might have got to 89 and Kane 90. I'm not sure because Kane had such a good season last year.
I need to start speaking to my girlfriend and making sure she's not giving leaks away. Kane 90, Salah is 89. You absolutely.
I know my feet.
I did this. I was saying, like, I know you're big into your FIFA, so you probably be pretty good ballparking it. But I mean, I didn't expect this.
Let's go. When it gets to like individual attributes, that's when I'll struggle. But overall rating, pretty cool.
You've got 3 out of 3, and you've been spot on or one difference either way with the rating so far. So fair play. I want to do this with Kieran now and the same question and see if he gets it, but he's probably going to listen to this one. Okay, 4. All right, before we dip slightly away from the Premier League, it's one more with it. Is Zaha higher, lower, or equal to Richarlison?
Oh, that's hard. I actually don't know. Well, I had Richarlison last year, but I can't remember his card. I reckon they're equal. Just out sort of it. Maybe both 81 rated. I don't know. I'll say equal, but I don't know confident in that one. That'll be the first round.
You might not be confident, but you've got it right. They are both equal. And once again, you're sticking with the trend of being one higher, lower spot on that 82. And you said 81.
Oh.
So, bit just
Zaha
and Richarlison, bit you said they're lower than they are, but, I can't believe you're doing so well.
Both featured on our overrated Premier League 11. Check that episode out. Basically, half the players from that one scored. Scored last weekend.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Zaha could be slightly higher than Richarlison in my mind. I think Zaha's a better player, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they do it off the ratings, but yeah. I mean, Zaha didn't have a great season last year, so maybe that's why he's not as high.
I was going to say Zaha, I can see maybe 82, 83. Obviously, he is 82. I'll say Richarlison 80, 81 maybe. But, Richarlison had a great World Cup there, but I mean, it's probably for that as well. So, anyway, moving on to the La Liga now. Only 2 more of this style before we move on to round 2. But Kieran Trippier, is he higher? I nearly said the rating then. Then he just read the rating. Is he higher or lower than Joao Felix?
Joao. That's a terrible. That's disrespectful.
There's going to be a fair few name errors in this podcast. I can feel it.
I think Trippier's 83. So then, has Felix stayed the same? Has he got an upgrade? I'm going to say, this is probably the first one I'm going to definitely get wrong. I'm going to say equal, but I'm not confident.
You were pretty confident knowing Trippier was 83.
Yeah, I just thought Felix. I'm not sure if Felix got an upgrade. And Trippier might not be 83. I don't know. In my head, he is.
Felix is 83 rating.
Oh no, Trippier's got downgrade.
Trippier is 84. Trippier is higher rated than Felix, which I was shocked.
Trippier.
I'm doing a tick. I've just got into the rhythm. That's a cross. That's wrong.
That's wrong. First one I got wrong. You took me out of my comfort zone.
That's pretty good though, to be fair, mate. I'm not going to lie. You're doing pretty well. You've got one more left of this style, but it's a bit weird to think Trippier's higher than Felix. I think maybe because, the whole hype around Felix and that mega money move, he hasn't necessarily come into the player I think many people thought he was going to be, but Trippier...
There's a lot of pressure very early on in your career, and Trippier, obviously, he's been there before, he knows what it's like to be in the top leagues. He obviously had a good Euros, so I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised now, but I am surprised that Felix has stayed at 83. I'm not sure if he had a good season or not in Spain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Felix will grow into it. He's I think steadying himself a bit, but it'll be interesting. Anyway, we can't stay away from the Premier League too long, so we're going to go back. Adama Traore. He was also on the podcast last week, and I'm not purposely plugging the podcast last week. I've just done similar players. Adama Traore against another player that was on the podcast last week in James Tarkowski.
Oh, that's a difficult one. I don't know.
Who's higher
'Cause
or lower? Or the same?
I think I know Traore's rating. I just don't know Tarkowski.
What do you think?
So I think Traore's 79, but then it was Tarkowski, because I'm pretty sure Tarkowski was higher last year, but I genuinely don't know this year. So I'm gonna have to say equal again, because I don't think I can't picture Tarkowski getting an upgrade or staying the same. So I think it's 79 each, equal.
Unfortunately, this is the first time we haven't got them one higher or lower.
Oh, well.
Traore, you're close. He's 78. 78. Now, if that guy could finish, he'd be 85 like Rashford, right?
Yeah.
He'd be a lot higher. I'm so surprised that James has got this, but he's 81. 81.
Crazy. 81 rated.
Can I just say that
an upgrade.
This week, all right, it is just, backing me up on what I said last week. Overrated.
Yeah, man, they're overrating these players. I mean, Tarkowski, not 81 rated caliber.
I thought he'd be.
I mean, that's why I say 79, something like that. I mean, that's fair enough, because he's Burnley's best defender, but come on. I'm having it.
That's now I did that on purpose. It's a bit of a tricky one there. One thing put in, but you started off great. You got 4 on the bounce, and then you dropped with 2 failures.
Yeah, I've dropped off now.
Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Not a bad start from round 1. All right, round 2. This is where you said you're not as strong.
Yeah.
Highest stat. All right.
Oh God.
Now I do this round a little bit differently. All right, so. We're going to start off with the normal header versus header. So, one person versus another person. And then, for each stat, there's 2 different goes. So it's 1 versus 1. And then there's 3 players, and I need you to put them in order for me. All right?
Oh.
From the highest to the lowest. So we'll start it off, with shooting. All right? Now, this is shot power and finishing combined. I went off the FIFA website, and I did the rankings on there. So this is all to do with the FIFA. Every single one of this, by the way, obviously is to do with FIFA 22's rankings. So it's not finishing, it's not shot power, it's the combination of the 2. So I think it's just an average, basically, of what it is. But it was easier to do it on that than the individual, because everyone's was very different. So we'll start it off. Shooting. 2 players, 2 of the best finishers in the world. Lewandowski and Ronaldo.
Ooh.
Is Ronaldo...
We'd think...
higher or lower than Lewandowski?
I don't know what Lewandowski's card is, to be fair, but I'm just going to go off. You'd think he should be higher shooting. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not going to get tripped by I'm being like, well, is it or not? I've got a bad feeling that Ronaldo is higher shooting. But I'm going to say Lewandowski, because it is literally like the one thing his game is hugely based on. Whereas Ronaldo can do a few other things. So I'm going Lewandowski. I couldn't give you a number.
I think FIFA has got badly wrong with these 2. Lewandowski is the 2nd highest rated in the game. Ronaldo's the 3rd, which I was shocked at. All right? It's always been Messi and Ronaldo. So Ronaldo is the 3rd highest in the game, but Ronaldo is higher shooting than Lewandowski. Which makes
that's crazy.
Lewandowski's 92 shooting. And that's not his overall card. It's just 92 shooting. With Ronaldo, 93 shooting. Now, surely FIFA should have put Ronaldo as 2nd best in the world, Lewandowski as 3rd, with the shooting better for Lewandowski. Because honestly, if you do, I did this because I was shocked by it. I did stat for stat. Ronaldo beats Lewandowski in every single area, I'm pretty sure, apart from physicality and defending. But dribbling, this, that, and the other, he beats him. His card's so much better. So
It's crazy. I mean, that's so stupid. I mean, that is Lewandowski's game, is scoring goals, being in the right place. I know Ronaldo's evolved to that, but Lewandowski had a better year than Ronaldo last year. So what are they basing it on?
I think Lewandowski is probably the best finisher in the world. I think he's the best finisher in the world. So I don't know. But yeah, Ronaldo takes that.
I'll happily be wrong. I know deep down I'm right.
I agree with you. What do you think of the Ronaldo being 3rd though, and Lewandowski 2nd?
I mean, obviously he didn't have a great year. I know Messi didn't really either. Yeah, I can see why Lewandowski is the second highest rated player because obviously he had such good year with Bayern and they won something which is obvious, but that is, I mean, it's better than what Messi and Ronaldo achieved in that sense. But yeah, I mean, it's always going to be contentious. I mean, I don't think it's going to be long until we talk about Haaland and Mbappe being the 1 and 2 or the 2 and 3. So I don't know. We're coming to the end of the era of Messi and Ronaldo being the best cards on FIFA.
Well, you messaged? What's messaged? You mentioned Haaland and Mbappe, and they are in this these 3 players. All right, so the 3 players we got here: Mbappe, Oblak, and Haaland. Now, in which order does that go from the lowest to the highest? And this is still shooting, so this is shot power.
Shooting?
Yeah, this is still shooting. Mbappe.
Oblak.
Oh, yeah. Goalkeeper and Haaland.
Well, shooting. I'm not having that. Oblak's not. If Oblak's not, I mean, you must put that into. What? Oblak first. Surely. I'm not having that. He's got better finish shooting than Mbappe and Haaland. And it's a tough one because again, in real life, Haaland's a better finisher, but Mbappe's probably the best card on FIFA. So I don't know. Once he's the cover boy as well, so that might sway it in his favour. So, but I'm gonna say Mbappe, Haaland, Oblak.
And that was, I'm guessing you're going from best to worst then. So Mbappe.
Yeah.
All right, okay. You got it in reverse. Mbappe.
How was Oblak?
Haaland 91. Oblak's 92 shooting.
I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. Let's Google it.
No, honestly, FIFA 22 ratings. Go on their website. Go on shooting. Oblak has better finish.
I don't know about FIFA 22 foothead. What do you mean he's got 92 finishing? It's not even come up as a stat on.
No, you don't go on. Go on to FIFA 22's website. And then go on the shooting element. So remember, this is a combination of finishing and shot power. I swear to God.
I'm sorry, I don't believe.
I swear to God.
Oh, they've made a mistake. Oh no, they've made a mistake on the thing where it says pace, shooting, pass, and dribbling, physical. They forgot to put diving, handling, kicking, reflexes, speed, positioning.
What are you on about?
So they've put his goalkeeping stats in the pace, shoot, pass, dribbling, defense, physical, because they match exactly what his goalkeeping stats are. They've put outfield stats on here. So,
FIFA 20.
He's not got 92 finish.
He's
got 92 handling.
FIFA 22 stats, man. That's where he was.
It's wrong. It's wrong, bro. I've seen the mistake. I've seen the mistake now. It says shooting 92, but on his card it says 92 handling. So he's got 92 handling. So I know I'm right deep down again.
Actually, you were still wrong. Haaland was better than Mbappe.
Oh.
So either way, you were wrong. But I mean, that's not my L. That's the website's L. So we can only go off what the actual FIFA game gives me. I put it in there because I just found it so funny. I was like, "What's this going?" I was like, "Maybe shot." I was like, "Maybe shot power because long distance kicking, you have to have power."
No, yeah.
But I was just there like,
yeah, no, they've. I don't know. That's a very basic format in their website. But they put pace, shot. They put the outfield stats and then put Oblak's goalkeeping stats.
Yeah, that is true because I just clicked on. I just put in the highest. You can do the statistics, and I just put in the highest shooting, and it came up, and I was just like, all the goalies came up from there. So it makes sense that would be what they did.
They need to fix up the man. This is your goalkeepers.
Yeah, but if all the listeners, I didn't, mess up. All right, they messed up. All right, so don't have a go at me. All right. Anyway, okay. Going on to the next one. All right, next stat. Put a little cross by that one because you didn't do that. Pace.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pace is a combination of speed and acceleration. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that.
Mm-hmm.
First up, Daniel James, new league boy. I hope I get this right. Alphonso Davies.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just the two of them to start with. Which one's higher,
okay.
lower, or are they the same?
I feel like, I don't know, because James is obviously very quick. So a lot of the game is based on how quick he is. But obviously Davis is the beast, he's so quick, also very good. Again, another great FIFA card, Alfonso Davies. Um, I might still be on this losing streak here because I'm going to say they got the same. I'm going to say they got the same pace, but I feel like James might have more.
You got it wrong with the same. You got it wrong with James.
Oh, it's James have more.
Now,
Oh no, Davies got more.
You got it wrong with both of your things. Yeah, Davies. He's 96 to James's 95. Ooh. So very close.
Left back as well. That's crazy.
Close. You got 4 correct on the bounce at the start. You now have 5.
Yeah, I know. 5 losing streak. You know that Oblak. I mean, and the Lewandowski's not. So, I knew I was right enough.
Yeah, that shooting, I think FIFA is really mucked up with, Lewandowski and then the website with Oblak. So, But yeah, okay. You have your time to redeem yourself here, okay? Some more quick players. All right, we've got new Aston Villa man. Bailey, whatever you want to call him.
Bailey.
All of these are Premier League, actually. Sarr for Watford.
Mm-hmm.
And Rafinha at Leeds. So another Leeds boy.
Oh, that's tough.
I know. I think pace, the overall pace with a combination of speed and acceleration, that's probably, probably the hardest to do. Like, how do they?
I think so.
They just go off their quickest speed during the year, but.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I assume players that are known for being sort of getting past people would be the criteria. But that's really tough. Bailey, Sarr, Rafinha. I think I'm going to go 6 in a row. Rafinha probably got an upgrade because he was really good, pretty good last year. Sarr's rapid, and then Bailey. I don't know about Bailey. I mean, Bailey's quick, obviously, but I don't know if he's as quick as the other guys.
I've not really seen him play yet, so I don't.
He was insane. He had that 20 minutes against Everton where he came on, destroyed them, got injured, and now he's out for a few weeks. Yeah, he's class. He instant impact on his first 20 minutes. Then he just like, now I'm good. I'm going to say Sarr, Rafinha, Bailey.
And that's from the quickest to the least quick, yeah?
Yeah. From any time I do that, yeah.
You've got it right with Sarr. 94 pace, all right? 94
pace. And the other way.
And then it goes, Rafinha's got 91, he's last. And then Bailey with 93. So I'll give you a point.
Wow.
I'll give you a point.
Yeah, it's 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3 for that one.
Sort of a draw there.
But yeah, it's crazy. The quickest person on the game is Mbappe. He has 97, I think, overall pace. I think Adama Traore is the second, I think.
He's got to be, yeah.
But then Davies, James, Sarr, they're all up there. Other players are Vinicius Junior, all these sort of players are there as well. But these are some of the quickest players in FIFA. So if you want to make a little sweaty Ultimate team, get them boys in that team.
Yeah, I mean, Mbappe. Last year, going up against Mbappe, that was a nightmare. I'm not looking forward to it again this year, especially considering a lot of players have got a bit of a head start on me.
You've got to catch up, man. You've got to catch up. Look at this. You're going to know all the stats. You're going to know everyone to get. Wow. Moving away from the speed and to more of a technical ability here with passing. This is a combination of the long and short ratings. So it's an overall. So it's the best overall passer. We'll start it off.
Yeah, it's based off the Ultimate Team cards, basically, for anyone that wasn't sure.
Yeah, I just went off the FIFA 20 website, which clearly is wrong in some aspects for its own game. But yeah, I'm guessing it is the Ultimate. Anyway, 2 Champions League winners. I am confident in that. Modric versus Trent.
Oh. No, I'm sure. I mean, Trent's a great passer with the ball. That's probably his best attribute in terms of being a footballer. He's just got an incredible range. But I mean, it's Modric, isn't it? there's a real life part of me like Modric. He's still a high rated. I'm pretty sure. I'm still a high rated colour. Sure, I'm going to say Trent just because I feel like that's why it was said. I might have fell into the trap, but I'm going to say Trent's got a better pass. I think he does.
And what rating are you saying for each one?
I reckon Trent's got 88, Modric got 87.
You absolutely smashed it with Trent having 88, but Modric is 89. So
Oh, I knew. I should have just gone with real life thinking. I was just trying. I got quite a couple.
I mean, you got it. You got Trent's one absolutely bang on with the 88. So well done on that. But yeah, Modric does just FIFA placed him with 89 passing. I mean, I think it's probably correct. Overall, I reckon long range. I reckon Trent's probably got it with his crossing and stuff like that. But I reckon close, short passing, probably Modric just does get that beaten. But yeah, close, very close. I can sense you about to get back on form, but not yet, my friends. All right, okay.
Come on.
De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandez, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is the name I think I'm going to get wrong. Parejo.
Parejo.
Now we're going to go with Parejo. So that's his new name.
No, this was Parejo.
His new name. Okay. So in what order? This is still passing, so obviously the combination of the two. Who?
Right. So it's got to be De Bruyne's got to be first. There's no way. If it's not, it's wrong. But I'm going to go because Parejo's quite a high rate. I know that for sure. I think he's 86. So there must be a reason behind that. It's not pacey at all. He's a slow guy. So I'm going to say De Bruyne, Parejo, Fernandez.
Call me a psychic because I said you'd be back on form next. You got it right. Exact order.
Go 3 points. That's a win.
Can we guess their ratings just for a little bit?
De Bruyne 92, Parejo 89, Fernandez 88.
You're one off every single one. 93 for De Bruyne, 90 for the guy I can't say, and 89 for Bruno Fernandez. So yeah, you got it right. Good round that for you. Okay.
Okay.
On to the next one. The final stat round before we just go on to we'll get on that in a minute. Defending. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is just defending. This isn't a combination of anything. I guess it's tackling and something, but
probably stand and slide.
Yeah, but defending. I couldn't see the obvious conclusion, but it probably was the two tackles. Okay, Hummels. All right, Two old boys here. Hummels and Thiago Silva.
Oh, I don't know if. Oh, that's a tough one. I think that might be. It's going to be close. Do you know what? I say they got the same. But I don't know. So I say they got the same. I reckon they both got 89.
One of them has got 89.
Ah.
But the other one has 86. You're very good at guessing the stat of at least one of them. Do you know, if you were going to guess one higher, who's higher?
Silva.
Oh, you had a dreadful game.
Yeah, I had a better season.
Hummels at 89.
That's a dreadful game. Dortmund couldn't defend last season. What are you talking about?
Hummels 89, Thiago Silva. I was shocked when I saw this. I thought, Silva's probably one of the best tacklers, in the world. Hummels is definitely no doubt. But I mean, yeah. So 89 was correct rating for one of them. Just not the best one. Okay, moving on to the final one. It's defending still 3 players. Chelsea's missed man in Koundé. Ginter, so also in the Bundesliga, if I'm correct. And then another Liverpool player with Matip.
Oh.
Now,
I don't know a lot about Ginter. I know who he is.
If you want a little bit of a helping hand with this, there's a 2-stat difference between all 3 of them.
What, so it goes let's say 86, 84, 82.
No. I mean, there's overall 2. So, for instance, one rated 1, and then the others are also within 2 ratings. So, 8 was a 1, 2, 3, for instance.
All right. Oh, I don't know, because obviously Matip didn't play a lot last season. So, I don't know who Ginter plays for. I know who he is, but I'm not 100% sure on him. Obviously, I know Koundé is a the wanted man across Europe in terms of centre backs. So I'm going off just guessing here. I'm going to say Koundé, Matip, Ginter. That might not be. I feel like Ginter's actually first, but I'm going to stick with what I think.
You've gone Koundé the highest, Matip, then Ginter, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking at that in a mirror, you got it bang on because it is
Oh,
reversed.
it's the other way around.
It's the other way around.
I knew Ginter was top, but I didn't say it because I didn't believe that I could back it.
Yeah, now Ginter's at the top. I'm just trying to find him now on thingy, but I can't seem to find his card anywhere. I have not made this up. Ginter has 86. He has 86.
86. I mean, I can Google it because I know his name.
Ginter, Matip has 85. He has got 86. He's 86. Russian Mönchengladbach, I'm pretty sure it is.
Mönchengladbach, okay, yeah. Well done, guys.
84. I knew I wasn't wrong then. I was going to say, I did a lot of reflections this last night.
Well done, Matthias. I'm surprised Koundé's lower than Matip, though, considering everyone wants him.
I think.
I mean, obviously, no bearing in real life. But.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Koundé sort of is more of a ball-playing defender, isn't he? So he's probably got the passing stats and everything, and obviously the passing ability. Whereas, I think, like you said, Matip didn't really play last season, so I don't really think they can alter his card, because if he's out injured, he hasn't played badly. Yeah,
I suppose, they can't say he's
no, so I think that would just be a bit unfair, wouldn't it? It's discrimination, that. Have a go. So that's that one. So Ginter does win that round.
At least I had Matip right in the middle, so there you go. Yeah. One point.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ginter's a bit of a wild one there. You know of him, you don't really necessarily know much about him.
Yeah, if you watch the Bundesliga, you'll know.
Yeah, that was a bit of a tricky one. Anyway, round 3. All right. Okay.
Let's go.
Highest rated club players. This is the highest rated player at the club. It's the smallest round. This. I couldn't do every single club that I wanted to do because I'm not sure if you've noticed yet, but on the website, because obviously the game's not released, they haven't released every single rating. They only do players with a lowest of 77. So I tried to do certain teams. I tried to do like Brentford, but none of their players are over 77. So there's a little bit of a helping hand for you there. 77 is the lowest they can possibly be. So it restricted the clubs I could do, and I didn't want to do too many obvious clubs, because obviously I've given some away. If I did Man United, you got Ronaldo, for instance, like that. So we'll start off in the Premier League. There is a couple that aren't in the Premier League here, with West Ham. Who have you got for the highest for West Ham?
Start between 2, and it's the centre mids. I'm gonna go the obvious one. I think I know. Or if I've got it wrong, I think I know who it is. But I'm gonna say Declan Rice for that one. Surely, I mean, the sort of star man of West Ham, so to speak. But if it's not one, it'll be the other.
Declan Rice is not correct, which I want.
So Souček, I assume. And if it's not, then the game's gone.
Souček may well be the same stat, but on the team overall ratings combined, he is not the highest. Okay? I was shocked by this. I was shocked by I think they got the same rating, I'm pretty sure. I'll check in a moment. But I think if you actually go on the game, the highest rated person for West Ham is goalkeeper, and it's Oriola.
Oh, come on, yeah. That's terrible. It's their backup goal. I know Ariola's got like a bit of a resume. What is he, 84?
He's 82 rating. Declan Rice is also 82, and I think Souček is also. So you have got the ratings technically, and they're all 82. But if you go on to it for the highest rated in the team, Ariola does beat that. Maybe it's because he's the goalkeeper.
Alphabetical order.
I'm not really sure, but he does pip that. But to be fair, they're all 82 ratings, so I'll give you that one.
Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah.
I'll give you that. They're all 82. Okay. Brighton, sticking with the sort of lower teams. As you can see, I've had to go with the lower teams, so it's a bit harder to guess because, if I go with certain teams, it's going to be a bit easy.
I've got a person who it could be, but I don't think it is. So I might go obvious again, just because I mean, surely he's going to be up there, and I know what his rating is. I'm pretty sure it's like 80. So I'm going to say Bissouma, but if it's Cucurella, I won't be surprised.
Go with your second option. Cucurella. With 81, a rating of 81.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was thinking. Like, it might be 81 rate, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I'd got that wrong in my assumption.
The new boy goes straight in there at the top of their FIFA ratings. So
he's a very good player to be fair.
Yeah, I'll just give you a tick. You're not a tick. You're not wrong. You're just great.
I was wrong.
Okay. Sticking with that sort of team, or actually completely different sides of the table. In fact, Newcastle.
I mean, surely it's St. Maxim. I mean, it's probably not off. Yeah, it's probably the Brav. But I mean, surely it's St. Maxim. He's their best player by far. They probably didn't play a game last season. So I'm saying St. Maxim. I've got a bad feeling.
I can see a petition coming for EA to change their the way they rate. It is Dubravka with 81 rating.
It's a joke. If they watch Newcastle play,
I'm not going to lie. St. Maximin is only I'm going to say 97, 79 rating. He doesn't even reach the 80, so he's probably going to be a bit miffed off with his card, I suspect. But once again, if you went for your backup choice...
Yeah, I mean, he's like their only player. That's crazy. All Dubravka did was score like own goals at the Euros and did. Like, he's not even playing for them now.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think EA loves a goalkeeper. I think they love a goalkeeper.
They're being a bit nice. I think they've been a bit nice to Dubravka. He's a good keeper. He's not played in about a year.
Yeah, I can see your anger there. I can see your name being on the forefront of this petition for FIFA rating changes, but you got it wrong, unfortunately. So we're going on.
Don't know ball like me.
Leaving the Premier League now, we're going to go to Barcelona. Because obviously it would have been Messi for absolutely years. But who now, in the new era, is their best player?
I've got a feeling because of... I mean, I've got two names in my head. And off what we've had so far, I'm going to say to stay just because they love a goalkeeper. I meant probably Memphis if it's not, but because I can't think of any other Barca players that would be. Obviously, Pedri probably has a decent card. I'm sure Fati does, but he had a long injury. Not that apparently seems to matter to EA. And PK, I think PK got downgraded this year, so I must say to stay. So obviously Barca's still up for a top 5 La Liga team. I'm going to say to stay. Memphis in it.
You would have thought going with your logic would be correct because of the history. And it is! Ter Stegen.
Hey, there you go. Love a key.
90. Depay is nowhere near it. He's only 85 rated in the game.
Who's second?
I think PK is, I want to say 87 rated.
PK is 84, I think. PK 84.
PK is rated, if he wants to come up. PK, oh yeah, he's 84. He is 84. I thought he was higher. Maybe it's because I'm going off his defensive stat. Yeah, PK is 84. So Ter Stegen is the winner with 90. Barcelona have dropped. The years of when they had 93s, 89s all over the pitch here, that is tragic. But yeah, Ter Stegen, he holds that. He holds the flame.
There we go.
So you got that one correct. Maybe you can continue with this. Real Madrid rivals.
Go back in the game. Oh, because obviously they've got like kind of a lot of the players that you would associate with Real Madrid don't play for them anymore. Obviously Benzema is a pretty obvious one. I actually can't remember who plays at centre back for them. So they're coming off that horrendous loss at the time of recording this. I mean, they'll still be coming off it. That horrendous loss to Sheriff.
Yeah, that's
Sheriff Tiraspol. After saying that there's some teams that make you not want to watch the Champions League. One of them teams is want to beat them. So it's a howler for Perez. I mean, who even plays in goal for Ollie? I don't even know. I really need to keep up. I need to know my Real Madrid. I can't remember who plays in goal for him.
Is it not Courtois?
Oh yeah. Well yeah, I'm gonna say Courtois then. I think Courtois must be the highest rated. It's either him or Benzema. But again, just going off how it's been in this last few years. I mean, it's probably nice Courtois a bit more than Benzema.
Due to my hesitation saying, isn't it Courtois? You would think...
Oh, wait, no, go, Courtois. Yeah.
Due to my hesitation of saying, isn't it Courtois? With me, it's sounding as if I don't know. It's not Courtois because he's not down as Benzema.
Yeah. Is it Benzema?
It's Benzema, yeah.
Oh, I thought it would have been... my other thought was Cruz, because Cruz is like pretty high rated, isn't it?
I think he might be
Walkout
87.
list.
That's just a guess. I think he might be 87.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Benzema 90.
89.
Oh,
Still a great card.
fair play,
He's
Benzema.
still a great player. Still a great player. He's really came into his own really since Ronaldo sort of left, hasn't he? Because he's the main man.
He's had to put the team on the back.
Yeah.
See,
Couldn't do it last night for us anyway. Last night.
Still against the Moldovans.
Yeah. Anyway, away from now La Liga, we're really spreading our wings with the divisions here. Inter Milan. All right. I did this because you probably would have thought Lukaku, but he's now left.
It's not there, isn't it? Yeah.
So once again, similar to the Barcelona situation, who is now holding the torch for the highest rated at Inter Milan?
Oh, that's a tough one because obviously, for me, their best player is probably Barella, but I don't think he will be the highest rated player. I'm just trying to rattle through in my head who else plays for Inter. I'm gonna say Skriniar is the highest rated player at Inter because I know he used to be pretty high rated. So I'm gonna say it's him, but I'm not sure.
You might not be sure, but you are correct.
Yes, I thought I was stuck between because I know Handanovic isn't quite up there anymore in the rating. So I was thinking I've got to keep her again.
What rating do you think Skriniar is?
I think it's 87. Is he 87 or maybe it's gone up? Right, 87.
Once again, you're one away from it. He's not gone up. He's actually down. He's 86.
Oh, that's harsh. He won the league.
But yeah, but you have got that right. It is Skriniar. We're going to league hop again. All right.
Oh.
We're not going to go to PSG, but we will go to, one of their biggest rivals in the past, now completely died off at one point, nearly got relegated, but Monaco.
Who plays for Monaco?
This was a bit of a wild one. Monaco, it's weird. They used to be really going.
I'm gonna go on an app that doesn't not FIFA, just like a football app, and I'm gonna look at Monaco's squad quickly. If
He's
that's
cheating.
okay.
Cheating.
Just so I could see.
This is shocking behaviour. Look at him. Quickly.
Just like on the play. I don't know who plays for on here because there's no rating here. That's just their kit number.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got to see now because I don't know. We've got Gelson Martins. Oh, well, it's got to be Ben Yedder then, sure. Because Ben Yedder on FIFA, that card's a joke. Like, I've never really seen Ben Yedder play too much, obviously for Sevilla. But I mean, that card always causing havoc every FIFA for the last 4 years. I'm going to say Ben Yedder. I think he's 84 rated.
You are correct. 84 rated as well. Ben Yedder is top. Little cheat there, but
No, I'm not cheating. I just didn't know he played for Monaco. I thought Ben Yedder played for Sevilla. Because that's the first name popped in my head, but I was like, he don't play.
Yeah, he does.
There you go.
And it was him indeed. Okay. 2 more rounds left. 2 very quick rounds as well. So that was that one over. Yeah. You did pretty well in that one, I think, really. You got 3 correct and you got 4 correct and you got 3 wrong. So,
Yeah, and then the ones I got wrong, I almost got right. But
always go for the goalkeeper. FIFA loves a goalie.
Yeah.
Anyway, this may be where you shine because you love your FIFAs, old and new. Through the years, players.
I love some of them. I don't love the last one. What about the other couple?
Okay, so FIFA ratings through the years. 3 players who have had, fairly decent cards for quite a few years. And some, just rocketed from nowhere to everywhere. So we'll start off with a player that fits that description, Kante. All right? Mm-hmm. We're going to start, for every single player, we go from FIFA 19 to FIFA 22. And then I have a bonus year of a random year in which you have to guess their card. You get a point for each one, okay? Not that you're against anyone here, so the points don't really matter, but, it's
just
okay.
Pride.
So Kante from FIFA 19 rating. Do you know what his card was?
No, but this was Chelsea. His first year at Chelsea, isn't it? 19. Or second year.
I imagine. First or second? Might be his second. When did they win the league? 2017, Leicester.
Yeah. So yeah, but we're in his second year at Chelsea. I reckon he must have been high because obviously everyone knew how good he was. So I'm going to say it was 85. It was 85.
You said it was high, and it definitely was high. It was 89. 89.
89. Right.
89 in 20.
I mean, deserved, but you know, I didn't expect them to rush it. So.
Yeah, 89 rating. So 2020, FIFA 20.
FIFA 20.
What rating? So it was 89 in FIFA 19.
Oh, so you know, that's a tough one then. Because you think, oh, did he get downgraded? Was he downgrade? I'm gonna say he's 80. He was 88 to 20.
You're having a mare. It was 89 again.
Oh, they kept it the same.
They kept it the same. What about 21? FIFA 21.
No, what bad I should know this probably because I'm pretty sure I had it. I got him in a pack very early on, a 2-player pack. I want to say 88. I think I'm going to say 88 again. I feel bad. I think it's 90, but when I say 88, because obviously that was a Lampard time, so maybe he didn't do it so well.
You would have been kicking yourself if you didn't stick with the 88. It is correct. 88.
I did have the team.
That was his lowest card for 3 years. So now on to 2020. 2020? We're not going back in time. 22. FIFA. Did he stop the downward spiral, or did he go up, or did it continue, or did he stay the same?
I mean, with EA's logic, I don't know, but I don't actually know what his card is on the shit. I'm going to say 90 because obviously he had a great year with Chelsea, won the Champions League. Everyone was like he should win the Ballon d'Or after the Champions League. So I'm going to say 90. A big upgrade.
You're going to say 90, and you're going to be right. It is 90. That is correct.
Yeah.
You pulled it back at the end. I was going to say, you know, winning the Champions League, had a great season. Ballon d'Or shouts, like you said. So yeah, it makes sense to be that night. It's just crazy, you know. Kante. It's such a good story for him to go from where he came from to then, you know, instant success. Because I mean, we'll talk about that massive rise, especially in the fact of what was his rating in FIFA 15.
Oh, I think it's something. So like 63 or something. Like bronze. He was a bronze, I'm pretty sure, in the FIFA. It might have been lower than that, so it might be nice. I'm gonna say 63.
You're gonna say for FIFA 15, you're gonna say 63, yeah?
Yeah.
That's harsh, man. He was 72.
72. Well, I think there's even past FIFA, he might have been a bit lower. But,
maybe on FIFA 14 he was.
He was elite in Liga 2, you know, in the second tier in France. He was struggling. You know, Mahrez, I think back in the day was like 59 rated around that time. So I mean, it's crazy the rise of a few of those players that have just sort of popped up, and I mean they got what they deserve. Obviously, Kante's a very humble human being, so nice to see that he's got it good now.
Now this is another player. He's very young, and he's very young but very good. He's just had a big transfer. He's a big player, Donnarumma. So once again, FIFA 19 to FIFA 2020, and then I'll tell you the bonus year after that.
Donnarumma's always been in the first team really for the last all these years. He would have been in the first team. I'm going to say FIFA 19 was 83 rated.
You love being one higher or one lower, and you're again consistency. This guy's consistent. 82 rated. Very, very close. Very close.
I'm going to say that he got that one upgrade the next year. FIFA 20 is 83. They shoot him up a bit more. I'm going to say 84 just to be.
Do you want to shoot him up one more as well to 85? Because that'd be perfect. 85 for Donnarumma.
Right, what's happened there?
You lagged out then, by the way.
Yeah, no, I had to. Right, there we go. I'm back. Cool.
Okay, I'll just cut it after I said A5. Okay, so I'll go on from there. Okay. We lagged again. You back?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. Alright, there we go. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Well.
Okay. Alright. Incorrect again. Not having a good time with Donnarumma here. It was 85. It's a redemption time. You're going to do exactly the same as what you did with Kante. You seem to know your more recent years better. So
yeah, no, I didn't have Donnarumma, whereas I had Kante. I played Ultimate Team a lot at the start, but I'm a basic Premier League lad, so I wasn't following Donnarumma. But I'm gonna say, I mean, the rating's stuck in my head, so I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it's 84. I'm sure it's probably 86, but I'm gonna say 84.
I called you Mr. Consistent. I really shouldn't have, but you should have with his rating. Consistent again, 85.
No stage.
Not your.
I'm always thinking they're getting upgrades or downgrades. They're just.
All right. Now, last ditch redemption here, maybe. You know, running out of goals here. FIFA 22. Big move to PSG. Obviously won the Euros. What are you saying?
87. I'll say good season at Milan as well. It's probably 86. I'll say 87. He deserves 87.
You might have thought he deserves 87, but FIFA thought he deserved 89. One of the highest rated players in the game.
That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Definitely one of the highest goalies. So, yeah. This is not
a big upgrade.
You don't know the most recent years, so you're probably not going to know this one, but FIFA 16.
This would have been different. This would have been his breakthrough year. I'll say 74.
Oh, so close.
73.
73. 73.
Yeah, I was stuck between that. But I said 60.
Just do it off the bat. That's what you need to be doing. All right, Donnarumma, not your round. But maybe this is redemption time. Who knows? If you play redemption, you keep letting me down. So now this is somebody that's ratings have been up, down, all over the place. So it's Cavani, you know.
Okay.
Been on FIFA for absolutely years.
Yeah.
But what was his rating in 19? FIFA 19?
Who's he with PSG at this point? I'm going to say he was 87.
Pretty close guess. Incorrect. 89.
89, Christ. I've been a bit harsh on it.
You've been a bit stingy with your ratings here. Okay, 20, FIFA 20. What's his rating?
87, I think. That year he might have got down.
He did
probably stayed at 89.
He did get downgraded, but only by the one. It's 88. Come on, you need to scratch up on your FIFA knowledge through the years.
These are the FIFAs I didn't like. This is the problem.
I wasn't going to give you Trent, was I?
1920, I hated them.
All right, 21. First year at Man United. I'm pretty certain about that.
I feel like he would have got. I mean, again, I don't know. I'm going to say 84.
He's got one right! Give him a round of applause. It's only taken, 4, 5, 7. It's been 7 goes without winning. He's got to win. 84. Redemption time. Okay, this year. How do you think he did at Man United? How do you think FIFA would have seen he did at Man United? If he was a goalie, he'd probably be 99. So
I'm going to say 85. Got a little upgrade. Good.
This guy's got momentum. Look at him go. 85. Little upgrade for him right there. Correct.
Little upgrade. It'll be a downgrade next year.
But what about FIFA 13?
No, he would have been. I feel like he would have been higher rated FIFA 13 because that was Napoli. That was when it was him, Higuain, and Insigne. I'm going to say he was 88 rated. 13.
He was a high rate. It wasn't 88. It was 86. But that's it. I think that's extraordinary. From FIFA 13, I haven't looked at 14 and also, but from FIFA 13 to FIFA 22, 86 to 85. That is pretty consistent from him.
He would have stayed around that range the whole time because I mean he was Napoli, PSG, and obviously now United. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
All right, final round. Changing it up again. This is probably the hardest round. So, you know, you peaked earlier. But this is the best five-a-side team. I'm going to name you players. All right. So I've created, there's 4 teams. There's 2 duels. So team 1 versus team 2, team 3 versus team 4. I just need to tell, you need to tell me, not I tell you. You need to tell me which team has the highest rated team? So which team, I've added all of their FIFA ratings for FIFA 22, this is, together, and which comes up with the best one. Just so you know, every single team is in the ratings of 400 and something. So, okay, just if that helps you at all. All right, okay, team 1. Rui Patricio moved to Roma, joined Jose. He's the goalkeeper. Don't diss my teams here, by the way. I've tried to make him just Robertson. All right, obviously, your boy Robertson. Man we talked about. I knew I had him in there somewhere. PK. I've actually given away his rating already, if you can remember what I said.
84, yeah. 84.
Winks. Kieran's going to cry.
Terrible.
Bit of weird team this. And then up front, Belotti.
Okay.
So we got Patricio, Robertson, PK, Winks, and Belotti. Now, you know they're all in the 400-odd range. You know PK's rating. Do you know the others?
No, I couldn't add them up. But I think Winks would be like 79. No, 77. Robertson, 87. Patricio, 82. Belotti, 83.
Do you want to guess the team rating?
Nah, 454. I don't know. I've given up on that. I'd need a pen and paper if I wanted to solve that.
I'll tell you what, because it's going to be hard, you tell me the ratings of each individual player. I'll calculate on my calculator, all right? And then because then you'll actually get the rating. So I don't need to do this one because I know you got it incorrect. But you got every single player's correct rating bar Belotti. Every single thing, 77. PK, 84. Robertson, 87. Patricio, 82. Belotti, 81. You were 2 off of it. Team rating, 411. But if you had actually calculated them, you would have got a team rating of 413. So that's hell of a start.
There you go.
So I'll give you a little tick for that one because you did pretty well. But
maths isn't my strong suit whatsoever.
Against Team 2, this isn't based on things. This is just knowing which team's better.
Okay.
Which team is going to be better? So you can go through the ratings again after I set the players, and I'll calculate them here. So another man on the podcast last week. You think he's overrated, but what did FIFA rate him? Pope. All right, Pope's in goal. Then we have David Alaba, new Real Madrid man. Konsa. All right, a man we also talked about on the podcast last week, but saying he was better than certain players. Ndidi, all right? And then Luis Suarez.
Okay, so Pope, I reckon 80. Konsa, 78. Who was the other defender?
Alaba.
84. Who's the midfielder?
Ndidi.
And Ndidi and Suarez. Ndidi, 83. Suarez, 86.
Now you did.
I think I was off on Suarez.
You did decent. David Alaba was 84 rated. Konsa was 78. You've actually calculated the team to come to 411, which was the exact rating for one. It's not. They were 418. So Ndidi was 85, not 83. And Suarez was 88, not 86, did you say?
Yes, 86.
And then Pope was 83, not 80. So a bit off with some of them. So I mean, you.
I was wrong. So I'd have said the first team were better than the second one.
Yeah. You would have said Team 1 was the better team, which was incorrect. But in terms of actual individual player guessing, you did very well. You did very well. Very well. Okay, one more for the everything I've got. Another one of these. Okay. I'll give you a hint and you'll be able to, or a clue, and you'll be able to tell instantly from these. These are a lot higher rated teams. Okay. In goal, we've talked about him already. He's apparently a clinical finisher. It's Oblak. Okay, then we have another Liverpool boy. We've got Trent.
Okay.
Then England teammate, John Stones. You can say he's a right back, but for this, he's a ball-winning midfielder. It's Kimmich. And then up front, It's a player we've already mentioned slightly. It's Lukaku. So that's team 3. I'll tell you team 4 as well right now. Okay, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ratings. Team 4. Another. We just love Liverpool at this moment. Alisson.
Mm-hmm.
Another Premier player in Cancelo. In there. Skriniar. Another man of the moment.
There you go, yeah.
Camavinga. Did I get the name right?
I think it's Camavinga. One of us might be right.
Yeah, you're right, I think, because I've spelled it out and it is Camavinga. I don't know why I always add another A. I wrote it down with another A and then it came out spelled correctly. You know? And then, up front, best player on the game. Lionel Messi. Or Lionel Messi, whatever you want to call him. So we'll go through team 3 first. Do you want to go through the rating? So you need a reminder of who it is, or?
Yeah, just run through it.
Okay, Oblak, rating?
Yeah. I think as I saw it when we had the whole handling shooting debacle, but I can't remember that. I'll say 91. That's probably wrong. No, 90.
90. Okay. Trent.
87.
Stones.
I'll say 84.
All right. Kimmich.
88.
And Lukaku.
89.
Okie dokie. Now, that came to 438.
Okay.
Like me in maths, I used to always confuse. I can't remember our teacher now. What was he?
Tucker. Mr. Tucker.
Mr. Tucker. Always thought I was cheating. I'd come up with the right answer, but do the maths completely wrong midway. I'd just somehow get it right. That's what you've done right here. You've got only one player's rating correct with Trent, but you got the correct overall team rating of 438. So, Kimmich was 89, Lukaku was 88. You did the other way around. Oblak was 91, which you were going to say you changed it to 90, and you said Stones 84, but Stones was 83. So you're going one higher or lower. Really helped you in this. So you have to know the overall rating for that. But
okay, 138.
430. Do you know the next one? Alisson.
It's got to be high. I'm going to say 90 for Alisson.
90 for Alisson. Cancelo.
86.
Skriniar.
I think we spoke about it. I can't remember. I'm going to say 85. I forgot.
Camavinga.
Can't be that. What, 80?
And last but not least, Messi, which we have definitely mentioned.
Yeah, not mentioned overall, but I'm going to say 93, but I think it's 92.
Okay, so you got 2 correct in that one. You didn't get the entire rating correct, but you weren't far off. You thought it was 434 as an overall rating.
Okay, so I'm saying 13 second 4.
Which is correct. It was 432, the actual rating. Skriniar was 86, and Camavinga was only 78. And Alisson was 89 and not 90. But yeah, that was an excellent second round. 2 off of the second one.
There we go.
Correct on the first one. Team 3 is better. I did that on purpose in a way because, I mean, you got Messi, you got Alisson, you got Cancelo and Skriniar, but I put Camavinga because it kind of drops it despite being a big name, if you know what I mean. But you didn't fall the trick. You got it right.
No.
And
there we go.
End on a high, start on a high, and you know, go a bit crap in the middle, but who cares?
A little blip, that's okay. It's okay. You know, FIFA, it's a tough one. You know, you don't always agree with their decisions, i.e. Dubravka and some of the other ones, Lewandowski, Ronaldo. But, I mean, it's coming to me on Friday. I'm going to be terrible at it, but keep working.
I'm going to stick with my FM. I've not owned, this will be the second year in a row I've not had the latest FIFA, but is what it is. More of a COD guy for myself, but I just can't stand losing. I get too angry. I can't stand it. And for fair, I used to play with my brother all the time. Now we're both at uni. It's not the same. I don't like playing it by myself and against people online. or I've got a private FM for that. But yeah, you did decent. Surprise podcast viewed this week. You actually did pretty well. I don't know why I kept track of points. I'm not going to calculate. I can't be asked to do that. Let's just say you got a C overall. If it was
all right, thank you, sir.
You know, you did. That's all right, mate. That's all right, mate. You get a little day off. But yeah, surprise podcast. Yeah. There you go.
Let us know how you got on if you were doing it along with us at home. I'm sure there was some of them you didn't agree with. If there was any you didn't agree with, let us know. Maybe start a petition or something like that. And to be fair, we're sticking on the theme for next week. We're pretty sure it's going to be a quiz next week, and it's going to be the start of something a bit more smaller. But we're going to start big with the quiz, a big old quiz. We've all got different rounds, and you guys can obviously all join in with that. Let us know what you get. We may have a 1-2 Football podcast champion, maybe, in terms of who can do well next week. But that will be next week. So check out 12football.com for all the latest articles, 12football UK, 12football on all social medias for all the latest updates, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. And we'll see you next week.